Hey guys, what's up? I know it's been a minute since I've posted on YouTube, but today I want to talk about my experience working with Nutritional Coaching Institute and how I kind of furthered my education as an online fitness and nutrition coach. So I kind of want to give a rundown, basically, talk about like why they're different, why I actually really stand by those certifications as opposed to others, and just kind of give you my background and my story with them and my experience going through their program. So basically a little bit background on my story for before I actually found NCI. So before working with them, I graduated hygiene school. Right around when I was in hygiene school, I knew that I genuinely loved fitness more than I loved anything else in the world, and that was truly what I wanted to pursue and do. So I basically kind of finished out hygiene school, got all my boards done, finished that. I decided that, okay, now I'm going to figure out how I'm going to be an online fitness and nutrition coach because this is really my passion and this is truly what I do want to do. So that being said, I kind of fell into another program, pretty much equivalent to like an ACE or like ISSA or like a NASM cert. And afterwards, I was basically just like, I still feel like I do not know how to coach. I was like, I don't know how to apply this. And I was really nervous and scared to start taking on clients. I felt like I read through a bunch of stuff. You know, it was very self-paced, like most certifications are. Just like a lot of textbook to the point kind of things, but very, very little limited application. And I felt very lost and discouraged. I was kind of left feeling like I hit a wall where I was just like, but I don't know how to get better. And I don't feel like I was ready after that certification to really take on clients and start changing lives. You know, that of course would lead to a lot of imposter syndrome and feeling like maybe I made the wrong choice. And I started to kind of hate coaching also. And I was kind of like, I don't really think this is like the career for me. I don't think this is like what I thought it would be. And I was really, really upset and down about that. And then around the same time, I actually was listening to Mind Pump. So I would say I was coaching for maybe about a year at that point. And by then, I felt like I was learning more about application through listening to an online podcast. And I felt like I utilized a lot of Mind Pump's techniques and like what they talked about because I feel like they made it very digestible. And then through them, they talked about NCI and how they were doing some kind of scholarship deal. So I was like, wait, if I'm getting so much quality information from Mind Pump from a podcast, I can't even imagine what this course that they are recommending. So I applied for the scholarship. They got back to me. I had won a partial scholarship, and basically on that call that I was on, I felt truly cared for by them, and I think that was what was really different for me. I talked to Frankie on that call and I literally love him with my whole entire heart. I bought the level 1, the hormone, the mindset, and the level 2. So I have done all of the NCI courses. I've wrote all of them out, and I cannot express how much it has changed my life in terms of literally personal development, but also for the coaching. I actually started crying when I first started the level 1 cert. I was literally you have made me rekindle this love that I have for coaching. I feel like I can actually do it this time. And so I think a big thing of what sets NCI apart from other certifications is the fact that they teach application. They have cohorts, so it's not self-paced or self-taught. You're actually in a classroom, an online learning situation, which I personally also really need because I don't do well self-paced. And also then you're in an environment with other students that are trying to learn and better themselves, and you have classmates to bounce ideas off of, and they force you to be interactive. So it's you need to pay attention. There's also breakout rooms where they'll put classmates in rooms and you guys do an activity together, so that way you guys are really practicing the application component. They care a lot and they teach you how to care a lot also about your clients in a way where it's not just giving your clients macros and training plans and asking them, general questions. They teach you how to get deep with your clients. They teach you how to show up and how to apply information that is actually going to get them results. It really expanded my horizons and gave me the opportunity to be able to connect really, really well with my clients. And I just don't think I would have ever gotten there if I hadn't furthered my education to be able to understand how to really work with people. I think that the mindset course was also one of the most life-changing courses also, because that course really taught you how to understand the minds of like non-compliant clients, how to understand different personality types, how to coach different personalities, how to deal with difficult clients, like really like what good questions to ask to get to understand and know someone better. Also how to know yourself better, like where are your biases, like where do you come from, like what are you projecting that you might not realize, just like what's your background, what's your story, what makes you a good coach, what makes you an effective coach, how are you going to find people to lean into you. Like that course was amazing. Andrew is thebomb.com. I learned so much about myself. Like I'm not kidding, I have like literally cried so much in like the mindset and the level 1 especially, of just being like, holy shit, I'm just completely leveling up in so many areas of my life. And I think if you care and you really give a shit about what you're doing and you want to be a better coach and you're struggling, even if you think maybe you're a good coach but you want to be better, I could not recommend them enough, to be honest. I think they're also awesome because I feel like the instructors do go above and beyond for you. They will stay on like afterwards to answer any questions that you have. They make it super engaging. They're really responsive. They have office hours, so you can hop on like different calls with them if you're struggling with stuff. If you are struggling with clients, you can bring them an issue that you're having with clients. They will help you. There's a vault. They have access to this like vault where there's even additional trainings, not certifications, but like there's master classes. Like it's really phenomenal the amount of resources that they do provide. Like, to be honest, I felt like I was in college, like taking courses again. Like that's truly how it felt. The hormone course was really cool. Level 2 was actually insane. So you need to do the level 1, the mindset, and the hormone course before you're able to go into level 2. And that took application to a whole new level. It dove extremely deep into understanding like how to read blood work, how to understand more advanced coaching kind of situations, and dealing with people with different kind of hormonal balances and knowing when to like refer out, how to perform and when to apply like different types of assessments, like what kind of questions to ask even deeper and even further than what we understand in level 1. What you get out of it is how attentive are you doing the work, are you showing up? And then on top of that, they do cool events too. So they have like Coaching Con, and they have I think it's NCS, which is like the nutrition seminar, and there I was able to meet Mind Pump at Coaching Con, which was so cool. But it's cool because then there's also like community there. There's Facebook groups for you to be engaged with your classmates and whatever cohort you're in. But yeah, that is essentially my big takeaway with working with NCI. I do think that I would not be where I am without them, truthfully, and they have completely changed and upgraded my coaching for the better. And now I have also, through them, met the phenomenal coaching team that I am working under right now. I've also met some of my favorite people through NCI and through going to the events that they've hosted, because you're actually around like so many like-minded individuals as well. So now I also have a job. So the biggest takeaways for me is application. They really give a shit. And the level of education is actually just above and beyond. So that is everything. That's been my experience with working with NCI. That is the value that I have found in them. And I hope you guys, if you do choose to go with a certification course, that you will really invest in NCI, because I do think that they are worth it. So that's everything. I will talk to you guys later, and hopefully I'll get back on the YouTube grind soon. Currently has just been a little bit crazy right now off the table. I have been hyper focused on working, so content will be coming back into play soon, but just not yet, okay? But thank you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.